All right, so we're back with another video for you guys, another reaction video. And today we're going to be reacting to Mr. Organik's new podcast, man. Looks like he just dropped the new podcast on the second channel, the Top of the Mook channel. That's his channel. I told you guys this before. A lot of people seem to think that was Tall Guy's channel. That's not Tall Guy's channel. Tall Guy's second channel is the Love and Slim channel. That actually used to be the motorcycle channel, and then he rebranded it into the Love and Slim channel. And then the Top of the Mook podcast was Organik's. That was actually his live stream channel. If you guys remember far back, that was his live stream channel. And then they rebranded it into the Top of the Mook podcast. And it was pretty good. Like when he had Tall Guy on there, it was pretty good. But it seems like now he's trying something different. This one's called Organically Speaking. I haven't checked it out. I was actually going to react to the video that he dropped about the Maserati. I don't know if he got a Maserati or not. So we'll probably separate that video from this video. Today we're going to check out this new podcast. Let's see if he's got some guest on there. If maybe Fresh and Fit decided to stop by. You know, some of the people that he's done collabs with. Maybe they're going to come on his new podcast. So let's check it out, man, and see what this is about.
Here, Mr. Organik is here. Listen up. This is Organically Speaking with the God. I just want to come in right to it. I ain't got time to be playing. Appreciate everybody subscribing to the channel, Top of the Mook. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, tell a friend, tell a friend. Shout out to my dog Slim. He's still in LA, but I gotta keep it going. You know what I mean? It's 2024. We gotta get all the money, get all the algorithms. Ain't no time to be playing. So some of y'all been playing your whole lives. Talking about 2024 my year. No, it ain't. You know what I'm saying? It never been your year. This ain't your year either. You know what I'm saying? You gotta step up your whole existence. So that's what I'm on. And some of you, hey, I give props to some people that woke up in 2024 like I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. I see you, but some of you just ain't got it, and we gotta get that understood. Like we got real robots and all this taking some.
All right, man, let me give you guys my first impression. I saw like a good minute so far, man. This is not going to be good, man. This is not going to be good. Just my impression, just my opinion, man. You guys get in the comment section if you guys have seen this. I haven't seen it. This is the first time I'm watching this, listening to this, and you guys are going to listen to it as well, listen to my opinion. But first impression, this is not good. Yeah, the setup is great. All right, he's got like a legit podcast setup, right? The microphone, the background. I think he actually I think this is actually the setup for this other podcast that he has. Like he's involved on, he's like a guest on another podcast. I forget what it's called. I think it's called On the Contrary. That might be the name of it. It's like two women on there and a guy, and they talk about relationships and all this, like pretty much the same shit, tacos and whatever her channel is. Relationship shit. The other channel's like the same shit. So I think this is the same. That might be the same studio, and I guess he's gonna record these. Like this looks like he is the host and the guest, man. This is crazy. He is the host and the guest. All right. And in other words, he's like the interviewer and the interviewee. That's like a recipe for disaster. Like that. This is a guy that's sitting here talking from multiple personalities. Like he's almost crazy. I know you guys. Let me tell you guys this. I know at least you guys have stumbled on a situation. It might have been at a bus stop. It might have been at a restaurant, maybe a fast food restaurant. You go in there and you see somebody sitting in a table in the far back or at the bus stop or on the bus. All right, I remember seeing this a long time ago at the bus stop. Somebody that'll be sitting right on the bench and having a conversation with themselves. They're literally having a whole conversation with themselves, man. They're like the first person, second person, and third person, and then they eventually start yelling, and it's the same. It's like a crazy person. This is what this shit looks like. My first impression, this dude looks crazy. Organik is going crazy, man. This man is the host and the guest. This is crazy.
Our jobs, man. So we need y'all to step up the regular job life too. Everybody can't be a superior being. Everybody want to be superior and all that. If it ain't for you, it ain't for you. You know what I'm saying? So 2024 is time to separate the pack from the thinkers and the doers, and the talk abouters and the completers. Like we need some of us out here completing shit, doing shit, trying shit. And that's what we own in 2024. Eagles fly with eagles, man. Gargoyles fly with gargoyles. That's my mindset on this year. There's no remorse for the weak. You know what I'm saying? It's only the strong gonna survive this year. Motherfucker got robots serving coffee and shit. Don't y'all get it? Like, so I don't think y'all really motherfucking computing what's taking place, man. So if you're not up every day putting your motherfucking right foot forward, it's over for you. No one's waiting for you. No one's going to save you. 2024, we're not hearing that. This is my year. You said that 2023, you ain't do nothing. You said that 2022, we ain't seen nothing. You said that 2021, still embarrassing. It's time to do it. So that's my mindset on 2024. It's already starting crazy. Shout out to Cat Williams. Everybody keep asking me about the whole Cat Williams situation and all that. Like I know him. Like I know if his stories is true. I don't give a flying fuck about none of that shit he talking about, tell you the truth. And neither should y'all. That doesn't pertain to you. Oh, it's Illuminati. You don't have...
So why the fuck are you talking about it then? If it's irrelevant and it's pointless, then why even mention it? Even if people tagged you or people asking you about the Cat Williams situation, then why the fuck are you talking about it then? Why are you talking about it? This man, I feel like he's going to run off and transitions from topic to topic to topic. There is no real structure to this podcast, right? I don't even know why the fuck he called it a podcast. I was thinking, when I saw this, I was like, okay, maybe he's going to have a guest on there. Maybe some of the car guys that he's worked with in the past. Maybe Tall Guy decided to stop by in Miami to have the first podcast episode with or whatever. But this shit is going to be real boring if you got to watch him talk like this for 50 minutes long. This just sounds like a crazy person. This shit reminds me, like I was saying, man, when you're at the bus stop or when you go into like a fast food in the hood or whatever, and there's that one crazy guy. I mean, he's not crazy. He needs help, right? But you guys know what I'm talking about. You've stumbled on a personality like this where they're just sitting there talking back and forth with themselves. This is what Organik... And he's talking about 2024. Everybody keeps saying they're going to elevate. No, you said that shit. You said in 2024, you're going to have a Pagani and a Rolls Royce Cullinan and a bigger house than the house in Malibu. And now you're back to square one. You're like in a worse position than you were even in Minnesota, man. This dude is cap, man. I don't even know how the fuck. I honestly don't know how the fuck people are going to watch this shit for 50 minutes long.
No talent or no skill to worry about no Illuminati. You're talking about some $1 billion situations. You're not even $1,000 situation, man. Come on, man. Worry about yourself. Worry about taking care of your family. Worry about your grandma with multiple sclerosis and oil her back. She need help with that. You trying to worry about motherfuckers getting billions of dollars, getting the third burglars and all that. That's nothing to do with you. No one's wanting your keister. You don't have no talent. You ain't that level of individual. Worry about yourself and your own family, please. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear all this. Man, what's your thoughts and intake on the Cat Williams situation? I don't give a fuck. Shout out to him. That's his personal business, man. It's cool. It's funny. It was funny, the motherfucker. Now, don't get fucked up. Had me rolling. Because I ain't gonna lie. I never liked Steve Harvey since I found out he had that fake ass toupee either. That shit fucked me up. I'm like, damn, this nigga, I gotta give me a haircut every day. I gotta put the Beijing shit. I got the diamond shit. How can I keep my shit up and crisp like this big Barracuda mouth motherfucker? Come to find out, this nigga been taping this shit on the top and goddamn put some black stock.
So you don't give a fuck about Cat Williams. You don't give a fuck about these other celebrities. But you cared enough to try to pull off something that Steve Harvey have. You attempted to, come on, man. This dude sounds stupid. He just says we shouldn't care about these celebrities. But this man went out of his way to try to impersonate Steve Harvey, right? Or not impersonate, but try to copy something about his mustache or hair or whatever. And then discovered that the whole thing was just put on there. Like, come on, man. You sound stupid. You're already, off to a bad start. It's already a bad impression to be the host and the guest. I've never seen anybody, and just because we haven't seen anybody do it doesn't mean, oh, okay, well, he's clever enough or creative enough to do it. There's probably a reason why people don't do this shit, because there's no real diversity, right? If you have two people, if you have a guest and you have the host or whatever, the interviewer, interviewee or whatever, you have diversity in the conversation. You have two people maybe from two different backgrounds, right? You have two people with two different opinions. Like when they had the Top of the Mook podcast with him and Tall Guy had a whole different opinion. He came from they might have had the same background, but they had a whole different understanding of things in life. Tall Guy obviously is more relationship oriented. You can see it, from his channel with on the Love and Slim channel with Jasmine. Then Organik. Organik is obviously this playboy, that wants to basically fuck different women and all that. Different personality, different opinions. But if you have the guy, he's just like a guy with multiple personalities. He is that crazy guy that I was saying earlier. That crazy guy you see at the bus stop, that's Organik right now. He is going out of control. All right, he really needs to pay them bills, man. I guess the academy ain't working. I guess the books ain't working, the merch ain't working, so now he has to start this second channel back to the same channel. And then he decided that's what threw me off earlier. He re-uploaded the same bullshit on the main channel. So what's the difference than the podcast channel, man? This dude Organik is a clown, man. If you guys can't see it by now, something's wrong with you too.
Phone and shit the whole time. It fucked me up. So from that day forward, I was like, fuck Steve Harvey. I ain't gonna lie. Because I done went bald and shit trying to compete with that shit. Now, hey, you know what I'm saying? I could have went bald from the... Did you know? He was bald every that whole goddamn time. Shit disappointed me. And then they came with some think like a man. You hating on niggas, dude. I didn't like that. I'm just keeping it pure. I didn't like that. Why are you hating on niggas telling women to wait 6 months and all that when they need to get that shit up in 6 minutes? Like, you fucking up the women because they slowing down the process. Because I'm telling you, to me personally, when it comes to women, they gotta give it up faster. Y'all wasting time, like all these 60 days and all that. I done fucked 10 other bitches that gave it up quick, and you really trying to earn my attention. You better give that pussy up. I know what it's hitting for, so we can really go hard these 60 days. Trying to wait all this time, baby, stop it. I done fucked 10 bitches in them 60 days already. What are you waiting for? That I'm gonna fuck you on the 61st day and to get rid of you on the 62nd. What are we waiting for? That's hating to me, man. So I always look at Steve Harvey kind of crazy, man. So that's the only part I can relate to. Other than that, it's funny. Shout out to Cat Williams. Shout out to goddamn motherfucking Shannon Sharp. That shit was hilarious. I'm not gonna lie. But end of the day, people really got to focus on themselves. Stop worrying about celebrities. Stop worrying about Illuminati and all that. No one wants you. Go get your own equity up in life. Always being concerned about the bigger picture that you're not even in. Worry about your little small picture you're in and build that up. And it's not going to everybody. It's the people that you know who you are. You know what I'm saying? You sitting there gossiping and worried about shit that's way above your means of living. Focus on yourself. That's how you grow it from the seed. You trying to hurry up and get to the fruit. That got nothing to do with you. That's my mindset on that shit. So don't ask me about that no more. I gave my opinion. That's it. Steve Harvey, hey, brother, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. The toupee shit made my hair go bald, trying to goddamn diamond shit and all that. You fucked me up, man. You know what I'm saying? You got women waiting all the time. They supposed to be and fuck me so they can prove themselves to stay. You got them waiting 60 days.
Damn, for a man that says he don't give a fuck about Cat Williams and Steve Harvey, he's been talking about them two for 10 minutes, man. He's got to talk about something, right? For 50 minutes long, he's got to talk about something. And he'll start off by saying, oh, well, we shouldn't talk about this and that, but then he'll talk about it for 10 minutes. Like, stupid, man. He sounds stupid as hell.
Like, come on, champ, you fucking up. That pissed me off. A lot of women had to go after that. You know what I'm saying? That shit threw out my algorithm, man. Am I wrong? I don't think so. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm feeling for 2024. Now, the next step. I need people, everybody out here, everybody that's watching this and listening to this, to understand. Make sure you focus on your health and wealth first, right? Because everybody want to get the money, but you're not taking care of yourself physically or emotionally and mentally. That's what I'm standing on in 2024. This is my 2024 rant. I'm just forgetting all that my motherfucking system, man. Because I hear everybody want the money. I need the money. Your ass ain't healthy when your ass going to be in that motherfucking ICU sick, motherfucker can't breathe and shit. There's going to be another something come, epidemic, something like that. And your ass going to be sick in there because you ain't worried about your health. You're trying to worry about some money that comes and goes. When your mind right, your body right, that money comes to you. You trying to chase down the money. Why is you chasing it? It should be coming to you. It's running from you. You got to magnify that money to your...
He doesn't want to talk about the money because he doesn't know how to make money. He's lost money. He can't get on his feet. This is the clown, in case you guys are just tuning in. Mr. Organik is this fake wannabe millionaire that's been preaching about success for the longest time on social media. He's reached a level of success probably like 2 years ago when he started promoting all these crypto scams, right? All these pump and dump coins, which I'm sure you've seen it on other channels. He's not the only one, but he's definitely the one that ran with so many fake-ass projects. Made so much money, all right, decided to move from LA to Malibu, rent a mansion that he claimed he bought, get like 5-6 different supercars, try to live that lifestyle, portray a fake-ass image, sell books, courses, and shit like that to try to tell you on how to achieve the same level of success. But forgot to mention the whole pump and dump and promoting all these fake-ass wannabe businesses, basically misleading people into shits, all right? Crypto falls down, he is broke now. Now he has to downsize, right? He lived in a bummy-ass apartment in Los Angeles. Then he decided to come to Miami. Now he has an academy where he's basically teaching the same bullshit he's been talking about for the last 2 or 3 years. Basically the same crap that you heard him talk about for 3 years. He's just repeating in the academy and having people sign up for it, pay a membership monthly. All right, and it just kind of mimics the same crap that all the other influencers are doing. The same thing Fresh and Fit are doing. Same thing Watson is doing. Same thing a bunch of people are doing. Charging people these monthly memberships for the same free information. The same shit, man. And now he's like, oh, well, I want you guys to focus on health and wealth. Man, it's not rocket science. People want to make this stuff so complicated. It ain't fucking complicated. All right. All you got to do is eat healthy. Exercise, eat healthy. That's it, man. I know it sounds too simple, and it is pretty simple if you actually do it. All you got to do is just eat healthy. Eat good food, man. Don't eat junk. Don't eat processed food. Eat real food. What I mean by real food, eat fruits, vegetables, and protein. If you don't want to eat, chicken and meats and all that for whatever reason, you might be vegetarian or whatever, that's fine. But if you do, just make sure you eat real food. Eat that real chicken, man. Don't eat that processed shit that they do in a blender or whatever. They add all these additives, all that goofy shit, all that packaged shit. That the best way, I'll give you guys, I'm giving you guys information for free. I'm not here charging people a membership or whatever. When you go buy something and you turn it on the backside, right? And you got the nutrition facts and then you got the ingredients. If the ingredients are not 7 items or less, don't buy that shit. All right. If it's like a laundry list of all these chemicals and all that crap, all these additives, oils, whatever, right? It's usually like 20, 30, 40 ingredients. Don't buy that shit. If the ingredients are something you can understand, carrots, carrots, potatoes, onions, items that you recognize, then buy it. If it's a whole bunch of different chemicals you don't know, don't buy it. It's that simple. But it's probably better that you just buy the fruits and vegetables, steam your vegetables, grill them, whatever. It's not hard, man. I don't know why people are trying to make this shit real complicated. Don't eat fast food. Don't eat junk food. It's that simple. And then exercise. You can do cardio. You can do 2 days of cardio throughout the week. You can do some lifting if you don't know what to do. Most gyms have trainers. You might have to pay a bigger membership fee, whatever, but this shit is not complicated. I don't know why he wants to preach about it. I guess he can't preach about success because it's so complicated for him to achieve success right now because there's not too many promotions he can do on his own, on his followers.
Yourself and goddamn monetize it and motherfucking magnetize it to yourself. I made that word, but motherfucker, so that's what we all need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Get your ass in that gym, eat the right foods, pay attention to what you're doing. And not only that, what are you watching? What are you listening to? Make sure you really dive into that. Like, I just see shit from afar, and I just want to give my opinion. This is organically speaking, so I want to give it to you at the highest level. And I need people to tap into themselves, man, for real. Because you can have all these thoughts, you can have all these dreams. If there's no action behind it, it doesn't matter. You got to be willing to risk it all to get it all. You got to be able to, lose in front of everybody just like you want to win in front of everybody.
See, he says there's no action, right? But the problem is, let me tell you guys what the problem is. Because this vlog is mostly going to be audio, all right? This type of vlog that I'm doing is mostly audio. So this is something you can play in your car, or if you're at work, you got a desk job or whatever. The problem with Organik and all these influencers, they always want to tell you what's wrong, right? Or things to avoid. But they never actually talk. They just keep it real basic, right? Oh, you got to eat better. You got to be healthy. Like, we're going to talk about health and wealth. What the fuck is that? Dig deeper. Like I told you guys, eat fruits and vegetables. That's it. Or you can eat meats, right? Chicken, steaks, fish. If you don't want to eat that stuff, you don't want to consume meat, then you can eat vegetables. Like I said, you can grill like zucchini. You can grill potatoes. You can mash potatoes. Maybe some olive oil, some sea salt, things like that. You can steam them, boil them. You can create soups with, like I said, I do it with chicken, with shrimp and all that. Dude, like you can actually buy this stuff at the grocery store. It's not, I would probably buy organic because some of the other stuff, they got the chemicals and the pesticides and all that. I mean, I guess they can do it with organic stuff too, but it tastes a little better when you buy the organic fruits and vegetables. You'll tell a difference over time when you guys actually start consuming this stuff. Like the actual food, not the crap you buy in like frozen aisle, not the crap you buy in boxes. Anything you buy in a box, all right, it's going to have other chemicals. It's going to have like shelf life. It's going to have additives and all that crap. You got to avoid that, or you got to try to minimize it at first, because I know some of you guys are so hooked on it, you're going to have to minimize it. And in terms of like restaurants and shit like that, go to restaurants that have salads, wholesome ingredients. Don't be eating like at McDonald's and KFC and Popeyes and all that. That shit, like, you might want to do it like once a month or something like that. This stuff is not complicated. These guys just trying to make a way to create some money. Like, what is Cali Muscle doing? He's doing these like Apple challenges. Like, that shit he's doing is stupid. Trying to live off apples for 13 days. That's just the type of content. He's just going to the extreme level to captivate his audience. But that's not something you can do. Oh, I'm just going to go on a zucchini diet for like 25 days. No, that just sounds stupid. You're just trying to create this unnecessary challenge to keep people hooked on, to see if he's really just going to eat zucchinis all day long for 25 days.
Everybody. Of course, don't tell everybody your plans. That's how you ruin them sometimes. But at the same time, you got to show that effort. Everybody want to get put on. Hey, big bro, can you put me on? Hey, man, I see what you're doing. And you ain't got shit to go for. You ain't got shit for me to be like, hey, man, matter of fact, let me fuck with you. Like, put your work in. That's going to help you down the line. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get it. Everybody want to help. Everybody want boost. But you got to be in a position to be boosted. You know what I'm saying? I can't throw you an alley-oop, nigga, if you can't jump. I'm going to throw it off the backboard. Motherfuckers going to do the bounce. I'm going to get taken out the game, nigga. That's what motherfuckers want, though. They want an alley-oop, and they ain't got no hops. I'm a 360 windmill, that motherfucker. When my dog, tall guy, told me, hey, man, let's get on YouTube. Nigga, I came through that bitch through the leg like bench, boom. Some of you niggas came and do a layup and slapped the backboard and won an alley-oop. Stop embarrassing yourself, man. Stop asking Iverson to throw that motherfucker off the glass, you, man. You ain't T-Mac. Know your role on the team, man. I'm just seeing this shit. I see it all the time. Like, y'all got to put that work in, man. Ain't no handouts, take the man route. And whatever come with it, come with it. But you got to be willing to risk it all, to lose it all, to get it all, and that's how you ball. That's all I ever know. I've been doing this shit my whole life, and I ain't gonna never stop. I'm doing this shit right now. I'm sitting here goddamn recording this motherfucker dolo just because I already had a channel I built up. I could let it go.
Yo, I'm trying to figure out, like, who is he looking at? Because he's not looking straight at the camera. He's looking to his right side. Like, it's kind of looking weird. Like, the whole concept is bad. I don't think he's going to keep this concept going on for quite a long time. I don't think it's going to get a lot of views. It's just like a crazy person talking to himself at this point. This is literally Organik's concept of a podcast, is to have a conversation with himself, or I guess to jump from topic to topic to topic, to go from celebrities to banging women or fucking women, to talking about health and wealth, to now talking about people that have no direction and are asking for help. Well, people don't have direction because they probably need a mentor. They don't know where to start. That's the problem. You're saying, oh, I'm not going to help you unless you're actually on the road. People don't know which road to even drive on. That's the problem. They need somebody to sit there and figure out. They need somebody basically like a mentor, to sit there and figure out, what are you good at? Some people don't know. They can't start driving in the right path. All right. So that's why they're asking you for help. But obviously you're a terrible person to ask for help, because you're just trying to see somebody that already has traction, and then you're going to boost them up. But a lot of people are at a standstill. They don't know where to go because they don't know. So what they need is, if you're in a position like that, you need a mentor, or you need somebody like a counselor to sit there with you, identify all your strengths and weaknesses, and then that way you know what you're good at. Once you understand your strengths and your weaknesses, then you can determine if you're like a technical person, if you're a vocal person. You know, there's a lot of people that are technical, they're not really vocal. There's a lot of people that are vocal, like Organik. Organik is a vocal person, right? But he has no technical background. He has no car background. Like, he's not a car guy, right? Even though he pretends like he's a car guy. He's not a nerd type of person. He's not like an educational type of person. Like, he doesn't read books. Even though he sits here and claims he reads all this books and all this knowledge and all that shit, he doesn't really have that background like that. Because look at his content, it's all women, all right? The only thing he's good at is relationship advice. He's another fake wannabe relationship guru, and he's a vocal guy. But his primary thing, his biggest strength is being vocal. Like, he can just bullshit his way by talking about anything.
Nothing go to rest. I'm putting it all online. This is organically speaking, nigga. I'm just speaking. I ain't gonna stop, nigga. I'm just gonna rant all motherfucking day. Fuck everybody who got me. Hey, listen up, man. You against me? Cool. I need that energy. Sometimes you need a hating motherfucker on your motherfucking back talking shit. You see him. You want to smell that funky ass breath sometimes. You just want to get away from it. You know what I'm saying? So you want to move a little quicker. You need that sometimes. You know, positivity is a beautiful thing. We use that as energy too, but that negative also should aggravate something in you to go to another level. We ain't here to shit on nobody. We ain't on that. But at the same time, I want motherfucker to move the goalpost. Because that's all a hater gonna do for the most part. You know what I'm saying? You think you're gonna ever shut down a hater, you never will. All they gonna do is move the goalpost. And we understand that. That's gonna make my goals even more loftier. I appreciate that. I'm here, a motherfucker told me I'd never get a Ferrari. Right? You will never get a Ferrari. And I wanted a 458. I never forget this. I'm like, damn, I owe me a 458. But motherfucker said, you will never get a Ferrari. I said, damn, okay. Maybe I won't. Maybe I will, huh? We're gonna see. And when I did get a Ferrari, it was a 488 Spider. The big boy with the roof come off. And I was like, damn, motherfucker can't say nothing to me now. I got that 488. Yeah. But what they say? Oh, it's not brand new. Oh, you ain't got the F8. Oh, you ain't got the Enzo. Oh, you ain't got the SF90. So I say that to say this, man. You have to prove yourself right. Use energy to get your goals accomplished. Because as you hear that story, I was selling myself short just going for a 458. Then I went 488 to shit on some haters. But then
Bro, you sound stupid as hell. He wants to say that haters just postpone the goalpost, right? That if a hater says, I guess he's talking about myself because, you know, that's their go-to thing, right? They always talk about hate or racism, right, or whatever. But let's just take this. Let's just understand this shit. So he says that he wanted a 458, and I guess some haters, maybe myself, told him that he would never get that, right? So he went and got a 488. Regardless of haters or third-party influence on you, you should have goals, and the goals should also be renewed or extended regardless. All right, if your goal is, let's say your goal in life is to have $100,000, and then for the next 5 years, you save, right? You have a plan in place. You're going to save this amount from like your paycheck or from your business or whatever in order to accrue and reach that $100,000 goal. And let's say in 3 years time, you do reach that $100,000 goal. You should not just stop there. You should be like, all right, now I got 100,000. I'm good now. Now I can just do whatever I want. No, you should have another goal. You should be like, okay, now that I have 100,000, in the next 2.5 years or the next 3 years, if you have a business, I wanna reach 250,000 and then 500,000. But it shouldn't just stop at that $100,000. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it don't matter about haters or third-party influence or peer pressure or your friends, egging you or hating on you or clowning you. You should have these goals in place regardless. You should always have goals. It's like in everything in life. If your goal is to lose weight, 20 pounds in the next 2 months, after that, you're going to have to set another goal and then another goal. It has nothing to do with haters and all this goofy shit. Organic sounds stupid as hell, man. You guys got to stop listening to these fake-ass wannabe influencers.
Realize you can never shit on haters because they kept moving the goalposts. So use that as energy. That make your goals bigger and better, and you just don't stop. But
the goalpost has nothing to do with haters. The goalpost should be extended regardless. It don't matter if the hater says X, Y, and Z. He's so worried about haters, because his channel is sinking, so he's mad about my reactions.
You have to prove yourself right. Use energy to get your goals accomplished. Because as you hear that story, I was selling myself short just going for a 458. Then I went 488 to shit on some haters. But then I realized you can never shit on haters because they kept moving the goalposts. So use that as energy. That make your goals bigger and better. And you just don't stop. But at the same time, you have to truly, inside, internally, make yourself happy. Compete with yourself. But use that energy to make you go further. So that's why I say that shit. So that's what we go into in 2024. We just ain't relented. That's the JDR movie. You see it, 20, bam, we put it in your motherfucking mouth. Bam, suck that bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's what we on. We ain't relenting on nothing. So I came to Miami. I've been here almost a month now. And I came with a mission to progress. Not only monetarily, but physically and mentally. And I've been doing that already in 1 month in. You know what I'm saying? So, but I put it like this, though. Miami got a lot of beautiful women, and I'm seeing them. I'm encountering them. You know what I'm saying? And the beauty is different here. You know, they got all different ethnic backgrounds, which is okay with me. I done been all over the globe. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see them all, taste them all, but them all taste, did everything with them. You know what I'm saying? So I'm always been with that. But what I realize here is a more abundance of fake asses. You know what I'm saying? Which is cool too. Don't get me wrong. I like a motherfucking fake caboose sometimes.
Bro, this dude, like, this podcast is he's gonna have to have some kind of structure. Like, he goes from hot to cold to cold to hot to hot to cold. It's bad. This is bad. Like, he was just talking about having goals, right? And reaching goals, and then kind of like sprinkling a little bit of the hate, right? And the hate extends the goalpost or whatever. And then he jumps to, in Miami, I'm now in Miami, right? And we got an abundance of women and pussy and all this. It's like, dude, like, how the fuck do you go from goals to now I got all these women around me, all this pussy, and I fucked all this type of women? Like, how do you transition like that? How do you go from, like, all the way up here to down here? Like, you guys, like, realize this, dude, or it has no structure. This is going to be a complete waste of time. I think he's going to have to come up with, like, some kind of subject for these podcasts. I don't even know why he calls it a podcast. It's more just like him talking out of his ass at this point. Seems like there's no, like, I guess it's ranting, but it's not really a rant with structure. Like, he should be ranting about one thing or two things, but not like 5-10 different items and then just going back and forth amongst them. You know what I mean? It sounds like a huge waste of time for anyone watching this stuff, because it's not even entertaining, because you're entertained, and then he goes and transitions the subject to something totally different, and then he goes into another topic, and then another topic, and then another topic. It's crazy, man. This sounds stupid, this concept. I feel like he's just trying to get some money desperately at this point. But I don't think I'm going to watch the whole thing. No, man. This is crazy. This sounds like the crazy person I was referring to before at the bus stop or at at a fast food restaurant. Those are the only places I've seen people like that. And I mean, they need help, but this is what I think Organik needs help also. I think he's kind of losing his mind. I think he's not going to make money like he was making money before, or at least he was in Malibu. So now he's attempting to do all this crazy ass shit like a solo man podcast. Like, come on, man, this shit is not going to work. But hopefully the next one is a little better than this one. This one is like crap. All right, I'm not going to watch the rest of this crap. But let me know what you guys think about this so far, man, and get in the comment section.